woke up, read the Orlando Sentinel as usual this morning, and found out that Governor Rick Scott vetoed the new alimony law that the legislature has passed this year. It's not going to happen.
And I know that everybody's really been looking, wanting to know what was following this, wanting to know what was going to happen. So that's,
right.
I think, actually probably a surprise to people.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
The reason he gave is because our legislators, when they passed this new law, they mixed up alimony and child visitation. So they put them together. I think that's where they went wrong. And the new visitation law said the presumption is 50-50 between mom and dad.
As starting.
And Governor Rick Scott said he specifically vetoed the new alimony law because it included this new 50-50 shared parenting language in there. So why our legislatures would consider, put those two things together, why they don't have two separate bills, two separate laws, I don't really know.
It does not, and initially, that to you and me, that just sounds like that wasn't the way to go. And the fact that the alimony bill itself, I know many people have worked so hard to get to this point, and I think that they were thinking, yes, with that thrown in the mix, that would be a sure way to throw it out, regardless of the alimony part, even if everything was good on that end.
Yeah. Well, maybe next year they'll come back with something better. Now, again, they tried it last year. It got vetoed. They came back this year. They made it a little bit better, okay?
Right.
But they mixed it up with a child visitation again. And maybe next year they'll come back, separate those two things. But, to have a statutory formula for arriving at the amount of alimony that people pay in the state of Florida and how long they pay that alimony, I think all in all is a very wise idea, okay? We already have child support, a formula. You plug in how many kids, how much does mom make, how much does dad make? It gives you a formula, how much child support is going to be paid. They should have the same thing for alimony versus having anything all over the board depending on what judge you get and what day of the week it is.
Correct.